What is up, loyal lads and laddies? My name is Mena Wolf, and I apologize for that. I just started a stream, and then all of a sudden, I got a 30K, and then the stream just stopped working. So I do apologize for that. Welcome back, and I guess we're just gonna continue where we left off. So I'm here at Everest Harbor. The goal is we're gonna go to Microtech first. We're gonna equip the arrow with um, some weapons, hopefully. And then once we get those weapons equipped, then we will head on back down here to Everest, drop off the arrow, hop into the Aurora, and then head on out to Crusader to then grab some armor from over there and then haul that armor back over here to Everest, because right now I'm having to wear this variant of my armor set, and I'm wanting my normal color set, so I'm just gonna quickly do that. But for the time being, I'm gonna take the arrow out and we're gonna go get the weapons equipped on this arrow, and then from there, that's when everything else will continue on. But welcome back, everybody. Yeah, that was very bizarre. It's kind of funny. There was like a patch today, and like immediately after the patch, I hop on and get a 30K. So it's a little concerning. I'm really hoping we're not returning back to the whole 30K madness that we used to have to deal with. Um, Not gonna lie, that is very concerning to get a 30K right after a patch. Alright, pad 1 is the destination. So there was an Inside Star Citizen today, and it had to do with the AI and the improvements that they're making. And it sounds like they're making some pretty decent progress on that. So I'm really excited, because what that, I guess, new AI tech is going to allow them to do is allow for NPCs to be able to traverse the landscape of every planet. And I think that's exciting, because that will open the door for so many things going forward, as well as the potential to allow for like animals to be on the planets, because that's something that would be really cool to one day come across. It kind of make Star Citizen almost a horror game at that point, I think. Um, but yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to, is seeing some animals to potentially fight or maybe even hunt. That'd be kind of cool, to hunt them, and maybe um, like one day whenever we have player-owned habs, be able to, I don't know, taxidermy that animal and display it as your trophy in your home. That'd be really cool. I'm hoping to one day get to do that kind of thing. Let's get our headlights on since it's nice and dark over here. Okay, wait, what? There we go. So yeah, but yeah, I'm very excited about the AI, and that's just one of the things that will be good about the change to the AI. So it looks like hailing's not working. So I'm already experiencing a lot of issues with this little patch that they just dished out. Very bizarre. I know I probably don't have to hail and all that stuff, but it's very bizarre that that's not working. So anyways, so yeah, we're gonna head on over to Microtech. But I think another thing that will allow as well with the AI is the ability for AI to go from planet to planet as well, which is another awesome addition um, to what this will bring. Because what that will kind of open up, I guess, is, or like what CIG has mentioned and some YouTubers have said, that it opens the door for the ability for AI to come rescue you, say if you get downed, They can come after or come rescue you, that sort of thing. They can also be reinforcements. Let's say you get kind of pinned down and you need reinforcements. You can, I guess, reach out to some AI and they will come and help you out. And so, yeah, I think the AI improvements that are coming soon will be really much appreciated for sure. Hey, how's it going, Bagel? Welcome back to the stream. So, yeah. I don't know, what you guys think? You guys excited about the new AI updates that will be coming soon? And it sounds like also too that the new what is it? Salvage is actually committed for 317 from what they've said. So that's exciting. Can you guys hear me? Are you guys not able to hear me? Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, sorry, I been working on the Discord. Oh, nice. Um, okay, cool. So you guys can hear me. Good. I was getting a little concerned there that I've been rambling on to the point where y'all couldn't hear me or something. But yeah, so that's kind of the game plan. Um, is to go and do that. Goodness, I'm blanking now. Um, wait. Oh no, never mind. I thought for a second there, I thought I saw more gun or my guns returned. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, I had a couple of guns, but they like I guess somehow got deleted, and so the latter half of Xenothreat, I only had two guns, which was very unfortunate. So I'm planning on possibly just doing an all repeater loadout. I think that would be kind of interesting. So I'm just gonna kind of look at my options of what kind of repeaters that I can get and go from there. Um, I'm hoping to solve my power issue because like from what I understand about how the ship systems interact with each other, like I think your like laser weapons are dependent upon your power supply as well as the coolers as well. They all kind of go hand in hand from what I understand. And so I would like to have like a good solid power supply that would mean that I would have um, more bullets essentially before having to or before like overheating as well as running out and it having to recharge, because that's one thing that I've noticed like in the combat that I'm having to deal with is I'll be sitting there and like after like 10 shots it feels like, and I'm already out of ammo and have to wait for it to recharge. So I'm hoping to be able to figure out what's a good balance and how to figure out how to improve all of that, because that's one area that of combat as well, and more specifically ship components within the combat, and figuring out what works and what doesn't, because it's still a lot very confusing to me, even using like the Urkel Games website that's supposed to help you break it down. Sometimes it's kind of confusing, and I don't really know what certain values mean and that sort of thing. So I'm still doing my research and trying to figure all that out, but hopefully I'll be able to get to a point where I understand what's going on with all the ship components, what's compatible with each other, and what not, because that's definitely important, especially if you want to become a good pilot, and more specifically like combat, because like I'm kind of wanting to get to a point where I don't know, like I'm gonna be like kind of a mercenary kind of independent contractor um type character, and within the realm of that, I would have kind of like a security type focus as well. So I want to be able to provide security for other players who may be out doing their own objectives or their own sort of activities, like mining, for instance. Like if they're like mining like some valuable resources, and they don't want a pirate to just come and ruin their day and steal all of their hard-earned money. I would like to be kind of up to par of a security firm to be able to like kind of watch their back and that sort of thing. Um, so that's kind of something that I'm wanting to get good at in terms of like ship components and learning what works and what doesn't work. Um, and so because yeah, if I can't effectively defend my clients, then they will stop at hiring me and stuff. So I want to be able to be up to par and up to that standard of being able to defend myself as well as defend clients and friends. So oh hey, how's it going, Squirrel? Lord Squirrel, welcome back. But yeah, I've definitely got a lot to learn in that respect. But yeah, the role of my character is going to be kind of a wide array of different things. Now I want to one day create an org. I don't know. I don't really have the time to really um, dedicate to an org just yet. But I would like to create one that is kind of like a independent contractor kind of person, or a hired help kind of organization where people can reach out to us to provide kind of whatever service that they need, and not necessarily anything specific, but like just they may need an extra set of hands and that sort of thing. So that's kind of where my character will kind of start out as, is that kind of role of like, anybody needs some assistance, I would be there to get to that point. However, I'm needing to build up to that point myself. I need to get my ship inventory established where I have a decent array of, a decent lineup of ships to be able to utilize for such adventures. And so that's kind of why I haven't really engaged much with the community as a whole. Like I haven't really been like advertised in global, like, hey, if anybody needs some assistance with anything, that sort of thing, just yet, because I'm trying to establish myself. Once I get established with a new ship, or with a good lineup of ships, as well as getting set up with the right components for each of those ships, and then once I get kind of set up, then at that point I will start to reach out to people and try to help them out in any way that I can. So now I'm at Microtech. I need to go to New Babbage, and I will go see about either equipping the weapons that I already bought, if they're even still here at New Babbage, or buying new weapons, which I'm probably gonna do that because I'm really wanting to get or change my loadout a bit. Maybe go with the all repeater route. I might even do cannon route. I'm still debating that because I hear that cannons are a pretty good use as well, which may be a good thing to swap between the two. I mean, if I had a set of maybe I could do a repeater cannon loadout, and that might would be a good idea. But I don't know. We'll see. Once I get to New Babbage and kind of look at my options once again. I'll kind of just think about it for a second, and then finally make that decision of which kind of loadout I want to go with for the arrow. But I'm wanting to at least have 4 weapons like I'm supposed to have, because that would be nice. Um, it kind of stinks to be only limited to the 2 weapons that I've currently got when the opposing forces may have weapon or like more guns on their ships. So that's kind of the idea, though, is to get set up. And man, I hate coming here in the middle of the night because I have no idea where to go. It's so hard to tell where the. I think that might be it, actually, but it's super hard to tell where to go sometimes. Repeaters are among the best choices. Distortion is also good. Oh, nice. Cannon isn't good for PvP. Projectiles are too slow. Okay, that's good to know. It may be one of those things, though, that is dependent upon the player and just how they use them. Because I'm sure there is probably a place for cannons in a PvP setting, but it's probably specific, and you probably have to kind of develop that skill, I would imagine. Because I'm sure there are people who have mastered cannons and can just obliterate people with them. It's just, I guess, maybe just a matter of preference, I guess. Just whatever people feel comfortable with. And that's what I'm trying to establish myself, because I mean, I'm still figuring out what I'm comfortable with. I am the type of player that likes to go pew pew, and so like having or being able to just like spray and pray a little bit's kind of almost kind of my play style, honestly. Um, so yeah, that's I'm probably not the greatest play style in the world, but one thing that's kind of stinks about like the weapons overheating really like too fast is I can't really spray and pray like I kind of like to. So that's kind of where a lot of the learning curve of figuring out what components I need and also what weapons I need as well. But I'll get there one of these days. You know, once I seek a lot of hours into Star Citizen and trial and error, find things that do work, and then stick with those things until, of course, CIG may change some things to balance the game. So it'll probably forever be a balancing act and trying to relearn things. But I mean, that's just kind of a part of it. I mean, things in real life change all the time, and we have to learn to adapt to the changes of the world and learn how to learn things that were different at one point. So, but that is part of it. Distortion. Wait, the plain bagel 9241. Why'd you put your name on there? I'm confused. Alright, there we go. So we successfully landed at New Babbage. Oh goodness. I've kind of gone back and kind of skimmed through some of the streams post me fixing some of the audio changes, and it does sound better for me, or to me at least, because like yeah, some of those earlier videos, like you could hear my computer fan running, and I mean you kind of still can in the background now, but it's at least better, and that was definitely one of the goals to fix. So I'm definitely happy that it is at least semi-fixed. But then I also it seems like the settings that I changed also have helped in that regards as well. Uh-oh, he's getting all philosophical on us. Ah, okay. Um, I suppose. I suppose. Hey. Wait, is this the right? I don't know if that was the right one. I'm wanting to go to comments. I was about to go to the wrong location. That would have been kind of a sad day. Then I would have had to wait like an hour just to go on the thing. You can do it after the stream. What can I do after the stream?
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
What are you in reference to? But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like they somehow CIG was able to improve the frame rates of the game during Xenothreat, because I feel like after that it seems to have kind of gone back to what it was, which wasn't the greatest. But that's okay. Oh, you know what? I like never stand in the back. This is kind of cool. Kind of a cool uh perspective. I know like never stand all the way back here. And so like having almost a full 360 degree like view going backwards is kind of cool.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart.
I guess it's the same is true for the front too. Normally I just stand right next to the doors.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
Can you not see those messages? I think they're getting censored. What messages are you referring to?
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Can you not see those messages? Oh, are you sending like links or something? What are you referring to? Maybe you can like speak in code. Maybe it is like automatically censoring you for whatever reason. And maybe if you can somehow speak in code, maybe that'll fix it. Let's see. I think it's the plaza that I need to go. Yeah, here we go. There's ones explaining what to do. There's ones explaining what to do. I'm so lost, man. I apologize. I don't know. I'll try getting around the censoring. Okay. Is it friend? Friend. Alright, where's my ship? Friend me in Did you accidentally unfriend me? Is that the issue that you're running into? In Discord. In Discord. Okay. Friend request in Discord. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I see your name. I thought that was your name for Star Citizen. I see now. Okay. Let's see here. let's see, select ship. It should show up my arrow, but for some reason it's not wanting to show my arrow. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hey, how's it going, Ryan? Welcome back. How are you doing today? For some reason, I mean, maybe it just... Oh, it's because my arrow hasn't... It hasn't stored yet. Even though they said that they were initiating the storage procedure. That's funny. It was supposed to be stored a while ago, but I guess apparently not. That would be why I can't see my ship in the loadout section. Let's see here. So I'm looking to purchasing some repeaters possibly. Let's see, vehicle weapons, guns. I can't remember. I think the bulldogs were some that were recommended. Those and or the panther repeaters. I've heard the panther repeaters are a pretty good setup. I wish the ship would store, because as soon as it... Oh, there we go. It's stored. Good. Now I can see what I've got. Alright, so I have the NDB30 repeaters, which are size 3 neutron repeaters. I think I'm going to switch to the Panther repeaters, because I've heard that those are pretty good. And I think I'm just going to do all Panthers. I think that I'll give that a shot. I might go ahead and purchase a cannon as well. That would be worth doing. But I think we'll definitely go ahead and get the Panthers and go from there. So I'll buy 4 of them. Whew, 35,000 though. Goodness. I need good guns, so I think that is a decent thing to do. Let's see. So we've got gimbal mounts. I think, should I buy gimbal mounts and equip gimbals? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. You must go. Okay, man. You must go. Okay, well, I appreciate you stopping by for a minute. Yeah, I'll check out that Discord here in a little bit, whenever I finish the stream. But yeah, I'm wondering if I should put gimbal mounts on the arrow. I don't know. What do people think? Let's see. So I've heard that in order to use gimbal mounts, you have to buy the gimbal mount the size above the size that you're wielding, from what I understand, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why that's the case, but apparently in order to use size 3 you have to have a size 4, according to a video that I watched. I don't know how accurate it was, but I guess if I wanted to go the gimbal route, that would be something I can try and see if I like it on the arrow. I'll buy... Whew, man, it gets expensive really fast. I'll just buy 2 of them for now. Actually, no, I need to probably have 4 because I need, if I'm gonna do gimbal, I need to have it to where they're all gimbal, I think, because it kind of messes with your aim if you have like 2 that are gimbaled and 2 that aren't. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Just buy 2 more, and then see if that works well. So let's see here. Wrong inventory. Here we go. The ship inventory. And I hope I still have the gray I like that paint style. I think that's a really, really nice paint style. Vehicle weapons. So yeah, I should be able to now. So here's the left wing and the right wing. So we'll start with the left wing. Okay, so I guess in order. Well, I thought I bought. Maybe it's the turret? I thought I bought the right ones. Okay, those are that. Weapon. DR. If I put that one on. I'm confused now. Alright, so we got the left wing, which should be the Panther repeater. Okay, we'll put the Panther repeater on the left and right wing. I thought... Man, I'm so lost here. Do I need to buy the size 3 then? Gimbal mount? So I've got this one. I don't even see the gimbal mount that I purchased. I guess it has to be the size 3. Okay. Well, let me try that out. Let me buy a size 3. I think I just need 2 of them. I'm still, like, learning this stuff. I'll buy a couple more of these and see. I probably don't even need them, but we'll see what happens when I do that. So I purchased that. So now I'm at the vehicle. So now weapon. Yeah, it's only given me. Okay, I need the Panther repeater. Panther repeater. I need to save those changes. I've heard that those are pretty good weapons, but for some reason I'm only given 2 options for the turret. But I've seen people use the Panthers on the turret part. So that's what's confusing me, because I know I've seen them used. Unless they've changed it, but I don't think they've changed that. Does anybody know? I'm so lost here, because I could have sworn I've seen somebody use Panthers on the turret, but I'm not seeing those on there. I'm seeing them in the winged weapons, but I'm not seeing them for the turret. Bizarre. There's the DR model XJ1 repeater. I think that's the default repeaters. Maybe it's maybe the turret is locked in on size 1. Oh, I don't think I saved it. I'll get there eventually. I'm still very new to like components and how they all work. I'll go ahead and just equip these for now, and then I'll look at the terminal again, see if there's a better size 1 repeater. Let's see, personal weapon. Wait, no, that's other. Yeah. So here's the turrets, and I thought you were supposed to equip these, but I guess not. I could try to get a cannon for the, that'd be kind of weird. Maybe I can get bulldogs? I could probably try putting bulldogs. I'll buy a couple of them just in case they despawn. Couple extras. Because I've heard bulldogs are pretty decent too. So maybe if I put bulldogs and panthers, canines and felines on this ship, maybe some magic will happen. Maybe this is the match made in heaven I've been looking for. Hey, yeah, there we go. Here's some bulldogs. Alright, so that should work, hopefully. I'll save the changes. And then go from there. And what other paint styles are there? Because I know there's some paint that you can buy, but I'm not going to get a new paint. Oh, maybe the paint's not on here at this place. Maybe the paint's elsewhere. Interesting. I haven't even really begun to dabble into what are good missiles and missile racks and all that to get. I'll have to definitely do more research on that, but I think the default missiles are pretty decent. They've served me well. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to make a pit stop over by Everest real quick. Drop off the arrow. And then from there, I will head on over. Let's see, is this where I need to go? From there, I will head on to Crusader, get some armor, and then fly that armor back to Everest Harbor, and then I'll do some bounty missions. And get to use my new pew pews. I think it'd be good. Be fantastic. But yeah, I don't really want to wear this armor because this is like the bad guy armor. This is just decent like temporary armor to wear though. Yeah, anytime you do like the bunker missions, you get this armor. Man, my frames are bad today. I mean, I don't really come to New Babbage very often anyway, so that might be part of the reason why my frames are bad. But man, they were just, my frames were so amazing during Xenothreat. That's why it's just so kind of weird. Oh, I got a new subscriber. Hey, a former president, George Washington. Welcome to the family. Let's see here. I'm gonna bring up my channel real quick. Cool. Alright, so yeah, we are going to head on over to Everest Harbor. And then I'm gonna do something that I said I was gonna do in the past, but like while I'm in quantum travel, I will do this little thing that I was kind of going to start doing in every stream, but just didn't really. I did it a couple times, but I'll kind of go over that here in a second once I actually get into quantum. Oh, I think I just walked the wrong way. So, but yeah. It'd be good to have guns again, or have 4 guns on my arrow now instead of just 2. Terminal. IDK, why did your character head move like that? What did it move like? What did it do? And did it shake weird? Or are you just amazed that the character's head moves? That's, I mean, that is something that's kind of nice about the player or the character um, animations when it comes to like moving around and stuff. Like when you're standing still, your character's head moves before your body. So that's kind of a nice little thing. So like it kind of simulates you looking around, which is kind of cool. You don't just like your entire body doesn't just like look up and then like your entire body look down. Like it looks a lot more natural than say like Call of Duty or something when your entire body just always looks up and down. Yeah, it shook funny. Yeah. I tend to talk with my hands a lot, and so so I probably I probably spoke with my hands, and that affected my character's movements. Uh, it annoys my wife like a lot that I talk with my hands. This is kind of a weird bug. This is something that seemed to have started in the last patch, where the ship doesn't spawn in on the ground. It just kind of floats. And there was one time where it was like really bad, where it was like way up in the air. Alright, so now let's hail the station. Boom. I love that animation. It's so cool. Alright. Move. Oh, I just like bumped. I bumped it. A little left tap. I might have to like fix some settings to make it to where my game performs better again, because the patch, I know the patch kind of affected my settings, because I actually had to come in and tweak my graphics settings a bit, so I may need to go in and fix some more settings like in the files, because it may have reset some of the settings there as well. So that'd be nice to kind of get that fixed. Well, it was funny. Well, I hope a good funny. So this like little muffly sound that the character is experiencing right now from the G-force is actually the way my hearing was affected when I had like food poisoning or something the other day. Like I actually, and I almost blacked out. It got pretty bad. Um, to where my hearing got all muffly, and it was like exactly how the character in game's hearing is whenever you're exerting a lot of G-force. And so it's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Oof. Frames. Work with me. This is gonna be a while. Oh goodness. I feel like I'm going slower than what I should be. I'm gonna stop the quantum travel for a second, because I feel like I was going a lot slower than I should have been going. And it was kind of a weird start to the quantum, So that was kind of weird. It is not wanting to work with me today. Did it delete my components? Cause like I've used up a lot of quantum now already. Huh. It may be because I forgot to refill. That could be it. Alright, so I did mention that I was going to do this. And the reason why I'm kind of bringing it back up, and let me just pull this up real quick. So we're going to make that visible. So one of the things that I was going to do, and I just didn't get around to doing it much, and actually this is already outdated, this little subscription goal. One of the things that I wanted to do in my streams was like once during the stream I would do like a little subscription goal kind of awareness thing. And the only reason I'm kind of bringing it back up is like my little internal due date that I kind of set for myself is actually getting really close. I wanted to get to 100 subscribers by the 23rd of this month, and that's like in 5 or 6 days. So I figured I'd kind of return to this sort of idea where I kind of make it more aware of that goal. And so I figured for the entirety of like quantum travel, that's kind of the best time to do something like this, because it is kind of just like empty time to kind of talk about whatever. And I think that it's a decent time to talk about that sort of thing. But my goal is to get to 100. And I'm almost there. I have 81 now, so even the little subscription goal is kind of outdated, and I could probably change that real quick, as well, while we're sitting here waiting. Let me go into the settings. Now it's gonna probably look a little funny because it'll probably go back to the default goal thing. It's kind of weird because it doesn't update live, so you have to physically go in and change the settings, and in doing so it will show up kind of a generic sample goal. So subscription goal and then 100, and we'll set it to 81 now, and 20 or 02 23 2022. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at in the subscription goal. So we're almost there. I mean, we're more than 75% of the way there, and I'm super excited. I did not expect this amount of growth in such a short amount of time, and that's totally on you guys. I'm very grateful for that. I could not have done this without you guys, and it means a lot to me that you guys have found the time to stop by and kind of spend some time enjoying this game with me, enjoying the experience. Because I mean, there's a lot more videos out there that y'all could be watching, and the fact that you guys have chosen mine to kind of spend your time with is really cool. Even if it's in the background and you're doing some other activities throughout your day, just the fact that you guys keep coming back to these videos and are engaging in the comment section, it really just means a lot, and it helps me out a lot whenever you guys engage in the comments in the live chat. I definitely enjoy some of the things that you guys bring up, some of the topics that you guys talk about, and I just overall just want to share my appreciation for you guys, because once again, I did not expect that in a month's time that I would more than double the amount of subscribers that I had, And once again, that's totally because of you guys. And so thank you so much. And yeah, I don't know. It's a great feeling. And I think that this is the start of a great community of people. And I definitely hope to continue to do this kind of play session, or this whole stream channel, justice for you guys. And I hope to be able to dish out more and more content that you guys will enjoy, um, that sort of thing. So anyways, um, so yeah, for the rest of the entirety of this quantum travel, it will be the little subscription goal will be there on the screen, but don't worry. Once I reach my destination, the subscription goal will vanish. So uh, that's kind of something that I know for myself. It's always nice when the screen isn't filled up with a bunch of like things, because sometimes those things can be distracting. As a viewer, I know from experience, sometimes like there will be like a bunch of stuff on somebody's video, and it kind of distracts me from the what the video is about sometimes. So I try to have as little things on there as possible, so that way you guys kind of see what I see, in terms of the game that I'm playing. No problems, bro. I'm just glad I could help you out and be a part of this. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness. I think I want to say my loadout changed on me. Oh, sorry. Like, I feel like my quantum went back to default quantum, or the quantum drive I think went back to quantum, or the default one, because like that was very slow, or it just felt very slow. I don't know if it was the um just the fact that the quantum effect isn't there, so not much is going on right now, because for whatever reason the little quantum effect is kind of bugged right now, and so it kind of looks like I'm not even moving, and that may help with the illusion that I'm going fast. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre, but it does seem like the little kilometer thing is ticking down at a slower rate than normal. So I don't know. It's bizarre. It is Star Citizen, so bugs like that are kind of not far-fetched. But that's okay. Alright, let's figure out where Everest is. In Hurston. Oh good, it looks like it's about to be on the sunny side of the, or it may actually be on the sunny side of Hurston. I always like it when my destinations are on the sunny side, because it's nice to be able to see where I'm going. Sometimes it's kind of things get super dark. And I will say, like, whenever animals do arrive on planets, like, then the nighttime gameplay will be like really creepy. And I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet, but I think I am though. I think it'll be fun. I'll probably like have like some jump scares from it and just like freak out. Slow QT drive, good for talking, bad for chasing PvP bounty. That is true. Sylvain Martin. Hey, are you new to the stream? I don't recognize the name. if you are new, welcome, and I do apologize if I've forgotten your name. Okay. Everest Harbor. If you are new, welcome. If not, welcome back. Oh goodness. So yeah, I've arrived. Came up in my list. Oh nice. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Right now, I'm actually here at Everest Harbor. Um, if it works. It's not hailing for some reason. Um, yeah, I'm here at Everest Harbor. I'm about to drop off my Arrow and hop on into my Aurora to go to um, Crusader. I'm gonna go to Grimhex real quick, grab some armor, and load up the armor onto my Aurora, so that way I have some armor here at Everest. Because I'm gonna be doing some bounty missions here in Everest, and I'm wanting kind of a specific armor set. So, um, and the only way to get it is at Grimhex, which is it kind of brings me to a good point. I'm gonna have to see if the other method for hailing works, because the other method doesn't want to seem to hail Everest for some reason. Oh, there we go. That worked. Um, but yeah, that kind of brings me to a good point to talk about. About. Okay, I think I completely lost it now. What was I talking about? Goodness, the whole hailing kind of fiasco kind of threw me off my game here. Um, let's see, I was talking about. Oh yeah. Okay, armor. And really just equipment in general. I think that it would be really cool if there were players that actually were out there to deliver specific armor to other people's space stations, or home bases, or whatever you want to call it. That would be kind of a nice profession that people could really get involved in, especially the ones who really enjoy cargo hauling. I think that would be a cool thing for people to start advertising, is like, hey, if you need some armor moved from Grimhex to another area of the Stanton system, you know, definitely I can hook you up and get you going with that kind of thing. And that'd be kind of a cool sort of profession idea for people to consider, especially since, like, the certain armor that I want is strictly in Crusader, and or specifically Grimhex, and so it's kind of a hassle going all the way over there, pick up some gear, and transport it all the way to Everest, when somebody else can have like a designated profession for that. So, alright, so we got that going. Gonna drop off the Arrow real quick, then head on over to Crusader. Oh, and I totally forgot. I need to get rid of the subscription goal. There we go. Cool. So yeah, how's everybody doing this evening? Is everybody doing well? I hope everybody's day has been going well. I hope things in life are looking up for everyone. Not a bad idea for those that like trading. Absolutely, I think that would be a good way to get people more involved with each other in terms of like professions that are kind of created by the players, not necessarily something that like CIG can. I mean, they can incorporate that if they wanted to, like as an actual mission, but that's kind of something that is content created by the players, I think, and I think that's cool. I mean, that kind of goes hand in hand with the whole sandboxy kind of ideology. So just the idea of like, hey, there's this org that they like to do deliveries. They pay a decent, or or they charge a decent amount of money, that's reasonable, and they just spend their time delivering supplies from point A to point B to help stock people's home bases. I think that would be a pretty cool profession for people. Trading and trucking, absolutely. About once every 3 to 4 weeks, I jump in my C2, go to the Grim Hex, and get the specific armor I want to. I buy 15 sets every time and head back to Bajini. I suck at FPS. Nice! That's actually, that's kind of funny that you mentioned the C2, because I'm actually wanting to get a Starlifter myself. That's actually the ship that I'm saving up for next. That will be my third ship on this playthrough. And so, and that's one of the uses that I'm going to use it for, is to transport armor from Grimhex to other parts of the system, so that way anytime I die, I will have access to that armor. 15 sets in. Oh wow. That's good to know. That's good to know how many armor sets that you can put in there now. Thank you for sharing that information. So that's good to know, and that's actually a really good haul, because yeah, I would totally probably, like, I think 5 armor sets per location would be a good start, and then anytime it dips down to, like, actually no, I would say probably have like 10 armor sets, and then anytime it dips below 5, then I need to start considering restocking the armor. That one might be a good idea. And I can't wait for, like, physicalized armor and be able to utilize the armor stands or armor cases within the ships, because that will be super awesome to load up your armor onto those ships and actually, like, physically, like, as you walk by them, physically see your armor on display in your ship. I definitely can't wait for that kind of functionality within the game. You can only fit 8 in your MSR. Oh really? Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, that'll come in handy, and I'm gonna use the either the C2 or the M2, whichever one I decide to get. Each one, I watched a video that compared the two, and each one has really good advantages and disadvantages, and so I'm still trying to figure out which one is more for me. I'm kind of leaning more towards the M2 still. I think that there's just more to the M2 that I may use it for, and so I don't know. We'll see what happens on that, but I'm hoping to be able to do that. Let me go to Crusader now. But yeah, I think that would be, so anyways, what I'm going to be using the Starlifter for is, I kind of have this vision, or this kind of goal or dream, of whenever I do, like, FPS missions and that sort of thing, to transport a snub fighter within the Starlifter, and then fly to the destination, but keep the Starlifter kind of floating up above the objective, like out just outside of the atmosphere, and then hop into the snub fighter, fly on down to the mission, do whatever the mission is, and then turn around and fly back up. I use one for one set for mining, different one for going to do the TDD for selling the quantum. Still working on my FPS look. Nice. I have kind of like a set look that I kind of go for, just for all, like, in general, but I do have like a mining outfit as well that I have a couple of them, but I don't know. I don't remember where I put them actually. Um, but um, but yeah, I like to kind of maintain a specific style. Um, and I think that will also help with like player identification. Like, when you guys see me in the verse, I kind of want to have like that image where, hey, there's Sean Wolf over there, or Midnight Wolf, whatever you guys want to call me, because my character name is Sean Wolf, but my username is Midnight Wolf. You're talking about straight Carrick action. Yes, but the thing about the Carrick though is it's super expensive. Like, I can get the Star Lifter a lot cheaper. Plus, it the hangar. I like the setup of the hangar where it has the hangar door in the front and in the back, to where you can also have ground vehicles, and you have a little bit of flexibility of where you can put those vehicles. Like, for instance, if you want, you could have the snub fighter in the front so that it flies forward out the front of the Star Lifter, or you can have it in the back and fly backwards out of the back of it. You can kind of have that freedom to do that. And then same is true for like the land vehicles as well. Like, you can um, have your land vehicles like your rovers and tanks and that sort of thing be able to unload either in the front or the back. And I think it's just very streamlined that way. Or you could do it to where, like, you load them up from the back and then you exit the front, all of your stuff, that sort of thing. So I think that it just has a nice flow to it, and I think that those are the benefits of the Starlifter, compared to the um, Carrick. Mind blown. The names can be different. I've got to Google that now. What names? You saying that there are names? Are you talking about for the ships? Like, you can name ships? You've got to Google that now. On your Moby Glass? Oh. Oh, like the names of like the username and as well as the character name. I think it's under I can't remember what I want to say. It's what is it called? What do they call it? I think they call it handle or something like that on the website, if I remember right. I think they call it handle. And so, yeah, if you go to your RSI uh, account, you can actually look at look at the different settings, and I think where you would go to change your username or whatever, that would be where you would find the ability to change your character's name. But yeah. But yeah, if anybody who's watching wants to ever, join me in my exploration or whatever it is, that activity that I take part in, uh, that's my username and character name. So feel free to add me, and anytime you want to hop on and join me, definitely feel free to. Let's see, what am I doing here? I need to go to the Grimhex at Yala. There it is. Oh, you're gonna be difficult, aren't you? gonna be a little difficult today. Let's go to the Accommodate first. Nope. Maybe Port Olisar? I guess I'm just gonna have to manually go somewhere first. Anything close by? Like a Comare? Oh, there we go. There's a Comare type thing. I don't know what an OM it really is, though. It may not be a Comare, but... So did you fix your Quantum? Is this a gear run? Yeah, I'm getting my armor real quick at Grimhex. And restocking Everest with just a couple of armor. Right now, I can only bring three sets of armor, one on my person and two in the ship. That'd be kind of something that'd be fun to take part in, is try to help save a person. Let's see here. Grimhex. There we go. Now it's working. Orbit marker. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I've always wondered what OM stood for, so I thank you for clarifying that, actually. Yeah, the quantum thing is kind of bizarre. I don't know if are you talking about just quantum travel in general, or did I fix the speed? Because I haven't been able to fix the speed, because you have to swap out components and stuff to change the speed at which you quantum travel. But in terms of fixing the ability to actually quantum travel, yeah, it's kind of buggy. It's kind of weird. Like, sometimes you have to manually quantum travel somewhere for the map quantum travel to work, if that makes sense. Kind of a bizarre situation. Alright, hopefully I don't get shot down by a pirate here. This is kind of a common location for that kind of business. But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and restock my armor, and then I should have enough time in the rest of the stream to do some bounty missions. I think... What? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I didn't even hit it. I have hit more asteroids since the start of Xenothreat than I normally would. I don't know what I'm doing to hit asteroids, but I know I wasn't that close to the asteroid. I know I was gonna miss it. You're right next to Cousin Crow if you need a new drive for that arrow. Oh, really? Where is that at? Man, that really stinks, because now I'm all the way back at Everest, I think. That is like the third or fourth stream in a row, I feel like, that I've run into an asteroid. And it looks like my character's bugged again. Oh, there we go. Now he's working. Yeah, I've literally, like, in the last 3 or 4 streams, I think I've hit an asteroid at least once. And that time, I know I was far enough away from it. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know, maybe I'm just a bad pilot. Orison. I'm doing a bunker mission now and trying not to lose my Carrick again. The Crusader platform, Cloudview platform, I think. Oh. Oh, okay, so there is a quantum. What kind of quantum drive is good to equip the arrow with? Man, that was unfortunate. I cannot believe I ran into that. Oh, at least I have another helmet that I can wear. I don't think I have any more arm pieces though that match the armor set that I was gonna wear. That's okay though. I mean, this is throwaway armor anyways. But man, that was stupid. No, it's the multitasking. Is that what I am guilty of? Is trying to multitask and that's why I keep running into stuff. I mean, that's probably a good valid point. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did I hit that asteroid or was that just glitched? It's very bizarre. I don't know why I keep running into these asteroids. I'm just gonna expedite, get the Aurora. Oh goodness. Well, back at it again. I'm honestly tempted to go and do bounties right now, actually, because I don't want to spend too much time in the stream doing something that I should totally do like off stream. I didn't think it was gonna take this long to do that. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just do that. And, you know, I can get the armor pieces later, but I'm wanting to get to the action. uh, I use the beacon and the arrow. Oh, okay. Apparently, Platinum Bay at Port Tressler has it. Oh, really? I'll have to give that a shot. Pad 1. So you say the beacon is the one to get. Okay. Is it faster? Like, what are the benefits of that one? Is it faster or does it spool faster? Do some bunkers. Yeah, we might do some of that too. As well. I might even could do bunkers where I go with nothing and take a guy out and then steal his weapon. That'd be kind of cool to do again. But I'm gonna do bounty missions first. Just try to kind of hopefully hone that skill a little bit more of going out and fighting some pilots. Get Atlas. In terms of the quantum drive, is that what you're saying to get?
All systems online.
Okay. Where do you get the Atlas?
Landing gear raised.
I can try both the beacon and the Atlas. It's a number 3 in speed. Is the fastest beacon, has decent range because it uses less fuel.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay. I'm wondering what I have. I don't know. Yeah, see. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not gonna show up. That's kind of weird because normally it would show up like all of your ships, and like the one that you're using currently would just say view only. So I'd like to be able to know what I got equipped because I honestly forgot. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll get the beacon one and then I'll get the Atlas one and try them both out and then see what I like. If any of them has an advantage over the other one. But without further ado, let's go ahead and do the call to arms. So that way we get credit for all the baddies that we take out. Bounty assessment. Wanted Carlton Vogel. I probably botched that name. Wanted Finn Sib. That's a low risk target, single seater. Okay. Bounty Hunters Guild. Hurston Dynamics. There's a 30,000 evict illegal occupants. Wow, that's actually really good. And I think that, oh, it's because it's a cave. I'm not gonna do the cave one today. It just takes way too much time. The beacon goes that speed, and Atlas goes that speed. Okay. How about a knife attack on a bunker? That'd be cool. You can look at your power items and you can see the component and names at your power and oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Let's see.
Shields offline.
Just turn my shields off.
Shields online.
So you said on my power items. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's cool. Let me do that on the other screen actually. Menu. This one was shields. Yeah, so on this screen is the one I was wanting. So we got the Breton, Ultra Flow, Palisade, Colossus. Is this how you overclock too? That it used to, I know that's how it used to. Oh yeah, here we go. That's how you overclock. I knew how that's how it used to be. You're gonna refuel more with the VK 100 or VK whatever. Beacon is default drive for arrows. Oh really? You can look at your power items and you can see okay, you're gonna refuel more with the okay. Interesting. I appreciate you guys' help because yeah, I definitely am not savvy when it comes to the ship components. I thought I accepted these, but I guess I didn't. Let's track that one, and then I'll go ahead and accept this Finn Sib. Yes, I'll do that one. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll do those. Goes 92,000 meters per second. Oh wow, it's significantly slower. 92,000 meters per second. Okay, so I will definitely need to get that upgraded. Now, what is that Breton thing? What is this? And I thought, aren't you able to? Oh goodness, that glare. Aren't you able to overclock your weapons too? I mean, at least you used to could. Be right back. Okay, cool. Alright, Carlton. Is he gonna do the Carlton dance? That'd be a nice sight to see. That'd be a pretty fun dance to add to the game. Alright, let's see if I can do this without running into any asteroids. Oh, goodness. Breton's power plant. Oh, okay. Is it good to overclock that? Or is it bad to overclock that? Like, what are the disadvantages of overclocking stuff? I guess I should ask that. I think someone said they disabled overclocking in one of the patches. Oh, really? Even for the power plant? Because it had the, I know the power plant showed overclocking. I'll go ahead and put some more energy into my weapons for now. And if I sustain a lot of fire, then, you know what? I'm going to overclock it and see what happens. Alright, there's the target. Whew. He tried to hit me. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I think I like all repeaters. I think I found my loadout. Alright, here we go. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like this setup. I think the Panther Bulldog is a good way to go. I like being able to do overclocking means better, or I need better coolers. Oh, okay. So I should turn those off then. Just throw missiles. Just throw a bunch of missiles at them. There you go. Well, hey, that was not too bad. I kind of liked being able to switch between the Panther and the Bulldog. I think that's a great method because while one is recharging, then I can have the other one shooting. So I kind of like that, and it kind of feels like I'm still utilizing, or it feels like I'm doing my sort of play style where like I like to kind of spray and pray almost. I mean, I still aim, but I like to just, when it came to like Call of Duty, for instance, in FPS combat, I really enjoy having fully auto weapons, and so I kind of like utilizing the full auto style weapons even in space combat. Oh, he's actually really close. I just need to click on it, I think. Oh, is it not gonna let me? Am I gonna have to fly over to him? Sounds like it. I could go there, see what happens. Oh, it says it's obstructed. Whoa, there is a asteroid right there. They are the bane of my existence, apparently. I've died to more asteroids than NPCs. Woodruff. That's probably not a true statement, but I'm gonna roll with it. About dying to more asteroids than NPCs. So, overclocking means you need better coolers. Okay. What are some good coolers then to have on an arrow? Oh, okay, this one's a low orbit one. I was kind of wanting to do some low orbit bounty missions, so I'm glad that this one popped up. Wait, where is he? Oh, I forgot I wasn't even over where the guy was. I forgot it made me go somewhere else. It'd be nice if it would take me to this. I guess I'm gonna have to just physically fly there, which is okay. It's not horrible, especially on a moon, but not ideal. Are all of the low orbit bounty missions, do they require you to fly to them like physically? Or are you allowed, does it allow you to fly there using quantum sometimes? I know sometimes it bugs out, but other times it seems to work, but I don't know. Can we just take a moment to just admire the landscape underneath? Such a great land, even though it's just a little moon. I'm being mooned right now. All right, enough with the stupid puns. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasted your ears hearing hearing such a stupid joke. You fly to them most of the time. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's good to do, or to have to fly to some of these, because, you know, it's good to kind of slow down a little bit in Star Citizen. Oftentimes, it's like, oh, go here, go there. And, you know, sometimes I'm guilty of just not taking the time to just really enjoy the ride. I mean, just, even this, like, just looking around, like, even that's like a nice shot, just seeing the landscape of this moon and the glow from the sun bouncing off of it is just really cool. And moments like that are just really nice. And if you're constantly quantum traveling to places, you oftentimes kind of miss these kind of moments. So it's really nice to be able to just kind of sit back and appreciate it a little bit. I kind of have an adventurer's heart, if you guys haven't noticed. I really like, I haven't in a while, but I really enjoy hiking, and it's been actually a couple of years now that I've actually gone out and hiked, and it's kind of bad because like I really enjoy hiking, but I just for some reason just never have gotten around to back into it. You fly to the most. Oh yeah. But yeah. Anyways, but I love that sense of discovery though when it comes to like hiking and exploring. Kind of where I live, one of the better places to hike at is a place called, I believe it's Medicine Park. And it's over down by Lawton, Oklahoma. I don't live down in Lawton, but I used to live in that area actually, but I don't anymore. But every once in a while I travel down to that part of the state, and my favorite kind of hiking locations are there. There's a mount called Mount Scott. It's the highest mountain in that mountain range that's down there, and if you want to call it a mountain. I mean, it's Oklahoma mountains, and we're more known for our plains for a reason. Um, but in terms of what we have in terms of mountains, there's a one that's called Mount Scott, and um, I actually climbed it once, and it was kind of cool. And by climbing, I mean it was more just traversing up it. There wasn't really like any like actual mountain climbing, like having to grab like footholds and stuff. Maybe like a little bit, but not like the crazy dangerous kind. Um, But it was kind of neat to try to find your own path. I mean, it's a paved mountain, so like there's an actual road that goes up it, to the top of it, and you can sightsee and all that stuff. But me and a couple of friends took a trip down there, and we were like, all right, we're gonna just find a path up the mountain, and it was a really cool experience. Oh wait, I think there we go. I'm gonna launch a torp at this guy. Ooh. I think I got a little close there to the ground. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, let's turn velocity down a bit. Alright, let's attack some of his friends here first, I think. I think that would be a good strategy. Alright. Oh man, it's hard to. It's kind of weird because I'm used to having like free range of motion in space with the combat, but now I have to take in consideration the ground being a factor. But then again, I mean, I am the guy who runs into asteroids like nobody's business. So maybe the ground is the least of my concerns. But it doesn't help that it's dark, though. It's kind of hard to see where the ground is. Alright, here we go. Oh, this guy likes to get all nice up and close and personal. Ooh, I injured him a bit. I didn't finish the job, though. There we go. Alright, I need to find where the sky is, or I'm gonna run into the ground here. Okay, where is my bounty at? Oh, there he is. Let's get back to the bad guy here. Alright, here we go. Is it gonna let me target the guy? Is he crash landed? Oh, he may be crash landed. I think I disabled his ship. Huh. I don't think I've ever done that in Atmo before. That's kind of cool. I actually disabled him. I've never seen this before. That's cool. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like it would be against like a code of honor to take this guy out. Nah. For the time being, I'll be that cruel. Use a bounty. Eventually, one of these days, they'll add the functionality to be able to capture the guys, and I'll take the least hostile route if I can. But the only way to get money right now with bounties is actually just killing them. So I'll pretend I apprehended them. How about that? Shank him. Off with his head. Finish him. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's find some more bounties to take out. Newton Whistler. That might be a good one to accept. I accept you. Are there any other ones that I can do? These are all Bounty Hunters Guild. There's one that's Hurston. Masaki Tovar. 25,000. Is this another player though? Oh, he's in a cave. Never mind. I don't want to do those right now. Shank him. Deshi. Oh, this is another one that I could probably do. So yeah, we'll do those. Alright, let's go get this Newton dude. My guy's like spazzing out. He don't like them G's. Which, I mean, to be honest, I would probably spaz out too if I was undergoing crazy G's. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Not too much, but enough to where I don't run into an asteroid. I've had my fair share of asteroid bumps. It's not pretty. It's not fun. I see more in third person than I do. Okay, that's kind of funny. I think it's because of the lights from the screens may have something to do with that. I don't know. I could be wrong. All right, let's slow down a bit. Let's launch a torp at this guy. And it looked like it made impact. So these bulldogs are pretty insane. Maybe that's the way to go. Just load up a bunch of bulldogs, because the rate of fire on them is pretty cool. Ooh, are we gonna fly through this little loop here and shoot at it? Alright, took him out. Made short business of that guy. Just unload. Alright. Boom. That was a good feeling. I always like it when I can whip around them and kind of be like level with them and then just unload on them. It's always a great feeling. Especially like when you know that they're missing you. I like to back strafe a lot if you guys haven't noticed. I like to try to keep the bounties or, you know, the enemies that I'm fighting in front of me as much as possible, because the faster I can unload on them, the faster I seem to take them out. Hey, does the bulldog shoot fireballs? Haha, get it? Bulldog fireballs. Trying to get the reference. I'm a little slow today. Bulldog fireball. What bulldog fires fireballs? Is it like a cartoon character? My ignorance is showing. I apologize for that. Oh man, that was good though. Taking out that baddie. I'm actually, now that I've switched to all repeaters, like I'm really enjoying the arrow. Like I was a little uncertain about it for a while, but I think I've found a good loadout. So I'm very pleased with it so far. I may switch to all bulldogs though, because the bulldogs have a good rate of fire.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
And plus it seems to have like more shots too.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
So I don't know. I may switch to an all bulldog uh, setup. That might would be a wise decision. You got a bulldog mixed with a pit bull. Haha, my bad. Um, I still don't understand the reference, even with the pit bull. Which pit bull fires fireballs? All right, let's zoom in real quick, and then I'll slow down once I get kind of closer to the asteroids. All right, here we go. Slow down just a bit.
Bogey.
Wait, I've already got a bogey on my 6. Benjiro. Huh. That may pose a big threat. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping that's not a player. I don't think it is. Seems pretty generic name. Alright. Woo! Wait, where'd my pip go? There we go. Whoa. Almost got hit by the idiot guy. Alright, we gotta back up a little bit.
Target destroyed.
Got him. That was not bad at all. Alright, he gotta get his friends. Get a little closer here. This guy's kind of keeping his distance. This guy's really shooting at me. Maybe I need to deal with him.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Man, that AI kind of seemed like more intelligent than normal. Whoa. Rubber band.
Target destroyed.
Not bad at all. Okay. Less DPS, but they do fire fast. Isn't Bulldog size 1? Yeah, I think it is size 1. Less DPS, but they do fire fast. Pitbull, the rapper that does the song Fireball. Oh, gotcha. I still don't get get the reference, but it may be because I'm not a huge fan of rap. music. I do apologize if that offends anyone. But yeah, I don't really follow rappers very much, if at all. Wait, do I have one accepted still? No. Let's go ahead and accept a couple more. We got another 4,000. And then, let's see here, we got Carlos. But he's all the way in a cave, I think. Probably. Yep, cave. I'm not going to really do any of the cave missions because it takes a long time just to get to them. Here's a Basim Ajayi. That one I think is probably low orbit. Possibly. I feel like one of these is low orbit. I can't remember what these mean, but I want to say one of them means like low orbit. What's my Hurston bounty hunter associate tracker? Okay, so it looks like I leveled up to associate tracker, which is kind of nice. If I can work my way up, that'd be really cool. So right now I don't get any perks, but next one I will get a 5% increase. Then I'll get a 10%, 15, and then 20. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, I'm kind of working up my Hurston security reputation, both in security as well as bounty hunting. So that's good. It's good to have a good reputation. Alright, let's go ahead and set our route here. I didn't want to go there. There we go. Okay, he's at Magda. Oh, I didn't want that. And we're back to that. No. I went that one. That one. There we go. Target location. That's the one I want. There we go. We are golden. Alright. So now we get to go this way. I'm not a fan of Pitbull either, but his song Fireball was really popular for a while for some reason. Oh, nice. But it's not that I'm not a fan of Pitbull, it's more I'm just not a fan. Whoa. This has like never happened. Oh. Okay, you want to fight me? I'll fight you. And you're gonna interdict me, but then you're not gonna fight me? That makes total sense. If you can hit me. Looks like I got the advantage there, buddy. What is that? It's like a little portal. I think I found a jump point, guys. I'm gonna go through it. Off to Pyro we go. I'm totally just joking, guys. Please do not think I'm spreading misinformation. It does kind of look like if nobody knew that this was a ship, they could totally be like, oh, jump point. Toilet rim. It's a jump point, guys. They finally made it. We're in Pyro. This is it. This is what Pyro looks like. No, I'm just kidding. Don't take that. This is only a joke. I do not want to spread misinformation. That was kind of neat. I don't remember the last time I got interdicted in quantum travel before. Like, it used to happen fairly often, way back when, but I don't think it's happened to me in quite some time. So that's kind of neat. It took like nothing to kill that guy. Wait, so like I think I have found my loadout. I think this is a good loadout to run with. Now I gotta deal with this again. Alright, we'll just do that. Wait, that's telling me to go that way. But yet my bounty is that way. That makes no sense. Well, I'll go to Magda first. That was pretty cool. Some emergent gameplay there. Got to fight a guy who wanted to pick a fight with me. It'd have been interesting if there was like a real player. Only thing is though is like
Bottom drive is now off.
if he were to attack me. So now it's having me go to the right location. That's weird. So yeah, if he would have attacked me, if it was like, let's say it was another player and they attacked me, and I don't expect, and I don't accept a bounty, or their bounty, I think they could still press charges, right? Which would be stupid annoying. Like, you know, if you get attacked and you're doing self-defense, that'd be stupid for them to be able to just press charges against you if you are the one that comes up on top.
Bottom drive is now off.
Udar's last location at Woodruff. Hey, at least this one I can actually quantum travel to him. As opposed to the last one. But I think this one is near a security post, which might cause some issues, maybe. Let's see how much money I've got. So we're still working our way up. I think, well, actually, I have less money than what I started with today. That was because I decided to buy some weapons for my arrow. But they were much needed weapons for sure, though, because like, you don't think criminals can press charges? Well, what if a criminal doesn't have a crime stat yet, but then they shoot at you and then you retaliate? Can they press charges then? Like if they started out as a regular citizen without a crime stat and they attack you and then you are the one that comes out on top, could they press charges at that point? What? How did they hit me? I pressed the H button. Is it because I didn't move? I guess maybe that was why, because I didn't move. I guess you have to, even if you press the chaff, you still have to move out of the way. Oh, that was unfortunate. Goodness. I'm learning here. This is a learning experience for sure. So I've learned avoid asteroids at all cost, and if somebody shoots a rocket at you, even if you use your chaff, move out of the way. Goodness. It would be kind of nice to go after a player bounty. I might could try that. If one's available, of course. See how well I do against a player. If it even gets to that point. Since I'm just doing combat or space combat stuff, I'm just gonna wear a generic helmet that I don't care much about. And honestly, I think I'm gonna swap undersuits as well to one of these undersuits. There we go. Yeah, just something simple, because I'm not really engaging in FPS stuff right now. But eventually I'll be able to stock everything and wear my actual set of armor. That would be ideal. I hate this business of running out of armor. It'd be nice to always have a supply. And my goodness, man, there's so many boxes here. I think people are trying to lag the server. Alright, I'm gonna pay the expedited fee, so that's faster. And chill out for a moment. Oh goodness. So yeah, we're waiting on the ship to claim. That's one thing that will probably be kind of hard to get used to, is the claiming system, because once I do get the M2 or C2, it's probably a pretty long claiming time. But that's honestly, like, I don't plan on engaging in much combat with the M2 as much as I plan on using it more of as like a transport ship to transport vehicles, as well as some cargo. But I don't plan on doing like a whole lot of cargo hauling, but more so transferring or moving vehicles. So I would load it up with a snub fighter, probably like some sort of Gravlev vehicle, like the Firefly would be a good one to load up in there, and maybe like just a normal ground vehicle. And I also heard that they have started working on the Ranger ground vehicle, which is basically like a really cool military looking style motorcycle, which is pretty sweet. So I think that would be really cool to have on the ship as well. So my plan is to have some sort of snub fighter, at least one bike of some sort, either hover bike or ground bike, and then maybe even a rock would be a good thing to store on there as well. And then if I have space, I would have like maybe another ground ship, like the Cyclone would be kind of cool. But I'm not sure if all of that will fit to where I can store it that way. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you can load the ship with stuff and then store the ship, I think doesn't the other ships that are on the on the ship that you store remain with that ship, and then you can get them all out at the same time. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. But that'd be pretty cool. Oh, I almost forgot to mention this. Today is the start of free flight. So if you do not have Star Citizen and you have a good enough PC, you can actually play the game for free for a week. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, definitely give it a shot. If you don't have Star Citizen, of course, which I think most of you guys do, and I think some of you may not have a PC good enough that don't. Because I recognize some of you, and I know in the past you guys have said that you either have Star Citizen or you don't have a good enough PC. But yeah, if you have a good enough PC and you're interested, definitely go check that out. And I also have this sort of thing where you can, if you use a referral code, you and the person that gave you the referral code gets like a set of armor. So like anytime you die and respawn, I think that armor will always be tied to your account. So that's kind of cool. And it's similar to, I think it's similar to the armor that this helmet is actually based off of. And if you guys would like a referral code, I could definitely post one in the description. But I mean, if you guys have like a friend or something that has Star Citizen, you know, and you guys could totally use the referral codes and get the extra stuff that the referral program provides. I think you also get like 5,000 in-game credits for referring somebody, and that the person who receives the referral code also gets 5,000 AUEC credits. So it's a good thing to do if you're interested in playing this game. It stays in your ship if you store it. But like, will every ship? Oh, it's gone the next time you die until a reset or a character. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. At least it's still tied to your account, but that's kind of unfortunate how you have to do that. But oh well. But in terms of the referral program, yeah, absolutely. If you guys are interested in playing this game and you want to, and you don't have like a buddy that has a referral code, I'm more than willing to post my referral code, and in doing so, you'll get 5,000 AUEC as well as that suit of armor. Would be tied to your account. You get 25k starting money. Right. I think you get a certain amount of money starting out to begin with without the referral code, but then the 5,000 gives you more, or it gives you 5,000 or whatever. So, but yeah, that's kind of the idea behind the referral program.
All systems online.
Alright. This time, if missiles are launched at me, I am going to move out of the way and not like sit there like a deer in caught in headlights. That's exactly what seemed to have happened. And I'm being targeted by somebody, which may or may not be a good thing. May sound like somebody's wanting to engage in some PvP, which would be kind of cool. But I'll only engage in PvP if they are a bounty. Or if they pick a fight.
Is now on.
It's weird that it's having me go to Magda first and then it's allowing me to go to the right moon. I don't know. That's kind of bizarre. Oh, and I totally forgot to read Ryan's thing. He finally got to play Jedi Fallen Order. You love it. It's really difficult yet rewarding gameplay. It took me a while to tap into the Force to get my parry time right, but I got it now. Nice. Speaking of, wait, what? Target's location? But it's showing that he's over there. I'm so confused. Speaking of like Star Wars reference, like, so the Book of Boba Fett, it was a show that kind of got better as the show progressed. But I still wasn't a big fan of it. And honestly, another thing too is wait, why is it showing that my target location is there? That's weird. But it only got better because it got to a point where it showed like the next episode of The Mandalorian. Basically, he kind of hijacked the show, and he kind of stole the show. If you really want to have my opinion about that, I mean, I really like The Mandalorian, so it was cool to see him come back. But at the same time, it's like poor Boba Fett. It took a character that I enjoy to come in and kind of save the show. If you placed a ground vehicle in a big ship and store it, the ground vehicle stays in it. Although you can only have, I think, up to 3 vehicles at a time. That is true. I forgot about that limitation. So I guess then at that point I can only have the Starlifter out, a snub fighter, and maybe one ground vehicle. So in that case, then I would probably have the snub fighter and probably a bike of some sort. However, it depends on the activity that I want to do, because I may swap out the ground vehicle with a rock, because a rock would be a good thing to have in there occasionally to if I'm doing rock mining, that sort of thing. So I don't know. We'll see what happens though with all of that once I get to that point. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I mean, it's gonna be quite a grind to get to that point, but it'll be well worth it in the end once I can get to that point. Because being able to have a big ship tied to my account will be cool. Because right now I only have 2 small ships. And they're both considered light fighters. Alright, I'm gonna launch my noise things or whatever, so I can get closer without being detected. Launch torp at that guy. Fire at this other guy. He's like flying away. Huh. This guy likes to keep his distance, apparently. Alright, that was pretty good. It felt good, like, I was kind of trailing him for a while, and then I realized, hey, I can back up, and by backing up, I actually was able to push him kind of in front of me better, and I was able to get a better shot at him. So that was cool. It's always good to kind of keep mental notes of those kinds of maneuvers, because you know, it was definitely effective. And so I try to keep a mental note of those. I'm gonna increase my power into those. Since if he's gonna stay far away, then I'm gonna launch a torp myself. And let's get out of the way of those. I don't want to get shot again and get blown up. That's one thing that's crazy about the torps is like it doesn't take long for a torp to destroy the arrow. Like at all. Oh, he's white. I feel like if I engage in that combat, that he will give me a crime stat if I attack him. So I'm gonna ignore him. Oh crap! I think he's launching crap at me. All right, let's hurry up and let's go to the contract manager. Accepted. Let's track this one. And we'll head on over to Ida. BRB. Okay. I stored my cutlass with a rock and stored it. When I spawned my cutlass, the rock was still inside. Nice. That's good to know. I like that kind of persistence. It definitely makes it easier. Because it is kind of a hassle to like spawn in a ship, go like fly it kind of away from the space station, then go back to the space station, and then get another ship, and then go find your original ship to go fly in. So it is kind of neat that like there is that element of persistence where you can actually store your ship or vehicle on a ship, store it, and then get it back out. But I think I started talking about it, but then I got kind of distracted. But yeah, with the C2, I don't really, or the C or M2, whichever one I get, I don't plan on really using it for combat, but more of the transport element because, you know, I don't want there to be the risk of it blowing up all the time and having to wait through the. Uh-oh. What happened? Power off. Wait. Uh-oh. 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 I've lost. What is going on? Oh no. I'm about to crash land here. Ejection. Oh, I'm probably 30K'ing. Yeah, I bet I'm 30K'ing. I can't do. I'm like not doing anything. You stored my car with snub and hover quad. Oh, nice. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm stuck. I tried to eject, but it didn't let me. But I think I'm about to 30K. That's what it seems like. It's kind of acting like one. Yep, 30K. Called it. EMP. An EMP 30K. So that's the second 30K I've had today. And this is just after a patch, mind you. Like I had to patch, there was a thing that I had to install whenever I joined in. So I'm already kind of a little underwhelmed with this last patch that they've dished out. Whatever it was probably a minor fix, but whatever minor fix they did seems to have increased the 30Ks once again, which is not good. Because like the last couple of patches have been super stable. So I don't know why these 30Ks are coming back, it seems, but hopefully they'll fix this issue really fast. Whatever it is that's causing it. It probably doesn't help that that server had like a bunch of packages at Everest just sitting there by where you hail your ship, or not hail your ship, but where you retrieve your ship. There was a bunch of packages, so I don't know. Maybe there was a bunch of packages all throughout the entire server, and it was just ready for it to die. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think I might do maybe one more mission and then call it a night, at least in terms of the stream. Now that I've got me a good loadout on my arrow, at least in terms of weapons, I feel pretty good about it. All right, let me out of this bed, please. The 30Ks. I'm like experiencing bugs that I used to experience. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yeah, I may exit to the menu again. Yeah, I'm experiencing some pretty old bugs. So I don't know what they did in this last patch to add these bugs that they seem to have fixed, and but man, hopefully they get it together pretty soon. Are you East Coast? No, I'm Central Time. I live in Oklahoma, so I don't know if that has anything to do with server performance. Real quick, I'm going to look at something. So there's a weird bug on YouTube Studios. I don't know if y'all are familiar with YouTube Studios, but it's basically a way for, I guess, YouTubers to kind of keep track of their videos that they post, and it gives them like data about their videos, like how their videos are doing and stuff like that. And there's a weird bug for the subscriptions where that is the YouTube Studios is showing I have 84 subscribers, but YouTube is only showing 82. So I don't know which one's more accurate. I would imagine the YouTube one is probably the more accurate one, but it's just weird. I don't know what's going on to cause that kind of issue, but it's definitely a bizarre one. One thing that I kind of wish you could do, and that kind of goes along with ships, and I would only want it to be for one armor set, like, but I think it'd be kind of neat if you could buy an armor set, like one armor set, to tie to your account, so that you always had that armor set. So if you wanted to kind of have a specific style all the time, it'd make it a little easier. But I understand, I mean, that kind of does take away from the whole idea of going and actually physically getting or restocking your armor and all that stuff. And so it may not be the greatest feature in the world, but that'd be kind of neat if you could actually buy that. Maybe someone unsubbed. Pad 2. Well, they probably did, and that may be like part of the problem, but it's still weird that the studio's still showing that they're still subbed. And so I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Because I was under the impression that it was supposed to update real time to whatever is going on. So, you know, if somebody subscribes or unsubscribes, I figured it would update both softwares, but I don't know. I don't know how all that works or if that's even how it's supposed to work. But pad 2. But yeah, I'll do a couple more missions and then call it a night. I feel like I'm doing a lot better in this arrow though now that I've got a couple of repeaters now, or you know, I got 4 repeaters, 2 panthers and 2 bulldogs, and I seem to be able to take out my targets a lot faster. So I kind of wish I had these during Xenothreat, to be honest. I feel like I would have taken out more baddies a lot faster. It's a good loadout, at least for now. You would think. Yeah, in terms of it updating live and all that stuff. Okay, let's get to call to arms. Accept that one. Bounty hunter.
Thank you, and please visit again.
That'd be kind of neat to do. I guess if I do the tracker license one,
Thank you, and please visit again.
that one might be a player one. I don't know. We'll have to see on that one. Oh, this one's one that makes me have to go all the way across the universe. Sure. We'll do it. Wait, is this if it's showing that there are Grim hacks? Okay, they're not. It's showing that they're not a Grim hacks. Good. I was about to say, because it almost anytime I accept a player bounty, it almost always shows them at Grim Hex, and they'll just like stay at Grim Hex until, or the entire time that I have their bounty. You would think, is that a loaner arrow or you bought it? I bought it with in-game money. So right now I just have the starter package of $45 and the Aurora. And I worked my way up. It was mainly with the help of Xenothreat. Like, because of Xenothreat, I was able to get the arrow a lot faster than what it would normally take me. Thank goodness, though. I mean, I was already almost there to begin with, but Xenothreat really made it much sooner. But yeah, no, I'm very pleased with the arrow. I think it's a good ship. It looks nice and it functions well. I put a little paint job on it, so it looks cool too. I like the color scheme that I put on it. Green's my favorite color, so I like gray and green combined. Like, I think that's a really good color combination, especially kind of the darker gray with kind of a darker green color. And so definitely a good color scheme going on here. I could probably do with a little bit more green in the design, but I mean, at that point I'm just getting picky. Arrow bounties are fun. Think you'll try arrow bounties? Yeah, I think it's fun. I'm learning a lot about this vehicle. I really wish, like, it's kind of like a dream of mine that the arrow or the saber could fit inside of a hangar of another ship. But for some reason they made the these ships just slightly too big to be able to be loaded up on other ships. Like the Carrack cannot hold these comfortably, if at all, and even the Starlifter currently can't. And I was really hoping it would, because I think it'd be really cool to carry around an arrow. But I mean, I guess for balancing purposes, it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, it's no different than having a buddy flying next to you in their ship. I mean, you can only fly one ship at a time anyways. So I don't really know how it would give you really much of an advantage to be able to carry around a fighter ship on your vessel. But it's kind of interesting. Era bunnies, I like dark colored ships. It camouflage it. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking too. I like the dark color schemes, even though it's kind of hard to see the color detail of other ships unless you're like really close to them. But no, yeah, I definitely like the idea of camouflage and stuff for sure. Javelin ships. Yeah, I look forward to when the javelins get introduced into the game as flyable ships, if they ever get to that point. It would be cool because the wings fold. Yeah, it's really cool that the wings fold in this, and if it, like if only the wings folded in like one more spot, then it would probably be able to fit comfortably in the Starlifter. But because the wings fold upward, the Starlifter hangar is kind of short in terms of height, and so uh, the wings, if you're not careful, can easily break off. So, but it would be nice to be able to have a decent fighter ship inside of your main ship that you fly around in. Because like when I see a ship like this, I think it needs a place to land. I mean, I don't see this as a long-term ship that a pilot, especially in real life, would want to travel from one planet to another in. I mean, obviously with quantum travel, you get from one place to another in a matter of minutes. But like when I think of traveling from one place to another, I think of like being able to be inside of a large vessel, but then have the ability to hop into a fighter in the event that that vessel gets attacked. And I think that would be really cool. You're asking too much, LOL. The area doesn't have the cool storage like the Gladius. I do ask for too much, and I do apologize if I get to a point where I talk too much about like what I wish for and speculations and stuff like that and what's not tangible. Um, it's just something that like I do like to talk about and think about, and I don't know, maybe somebody at CIG may like watch these videos, and not just my videos, but really any YouTuber videos that do these kinds of like wish lists and things like that, and be like, okay, that's I mean that's community feedback. This is kind of something that people seem to want. Not saying that what I want is what everybody else wants, but I just know for my own feeling, I think it'd be really cool to be able to store this on a ship about the size of the Starlifter. To be an org, I need to be an org member. They own carriers and have a squadron of arrows. Oh, really? What kind of carriers do they own? I mean, I'll have a carrier of my own soon enough, I think. I mean, I do want to be a part of an org, but honestly, I'm ultimately wanting to start an org for myself. Um, but right now I just don't have the time to really invest in being in an org and even running an org. But um, we are almost done with the job that is preventing me from having that time, because we're doing the small stuff. Uh, Wait, why am I here? Where am I at? You'll join my org? Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Whenever I do have the time to do the org, I will definitely have people join, and I think we'll be good. All right, sorry about that. My wife came in. So anyways, what was I saying? Um, oh yeah, about the org. Yeah, whenever I get that booted up, I'll definitely have a link to that org, like for like a Discord, um,
Quantum drive is
all
now
that good
on.
stuff.
Quantum drive is now on.
30K? LOL. Oh no no no, it was, yeah, it was because I muted myself. Where am I? I have no idea where I'm at. I'm so confused right now. Oh, I'm at crew 1. Am I low on fuel? Is that why it put me there? Because I don't know why it would have had me go there. I don't remember picking this location. I mean, it's a cool little area. It'd be kind of crazy if this is where... If this was where the jump point to Pyro was. I doubt it, but... But it is a big gas cloud. I don't know if I've ever been to this station before. It's cool. Huh. It's like a runway. I've never... I want to check this out real quick. It kind of reminds me of the runway on when they do the jump point, so that's kind of why I'm curious now for Pyro. This could be nothing, but I'm just very... I'm intrigued by it now. It's like, what is this leading me to? It's a refinery. Oh, that station is? Okay. It's kind of interesting that this little runway is here. Because I know, like, whenever they first showed off the very first jump point in that video years ago, it had, like, these, like, kind of runway dots. And they led to the jump point portal thing. So I was just like curious. It just keeps going. Goodness. That would be crazy if I suddenly just started, or like go into like a wormhole. That would be insane. Especially to be the one to discover one of those. Like that would be kind of one of my dreams, is to discover a jump point and have it named after me. That'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna be on the lookout for pyro jump points, even before they say it's officially in the game. Because, I mean, I've mentioned in the last stream, I think it was, they had mentioned in earlier videos that they want to make it to where jump points are named after players that discover jump points. And the only way that, in my opinion, you can discover something is if nobody knows it's there and you find it. And so, what if they add pyro without telling us? Kind of thing. And just waiting until the first person discovers a jump point. You never know. It may not happen that way, but, I mean, if they want players to be able to have jump points named after them, you never know. Oh goodness. 10:10. It is 10:10 right now, currently. Hopefully I don't die to an asteroid on this mission, because I came all this way. But it's weird that I don't remember clicking on the Crusader 1 little space station thing. So that was kind of bizarre. Maybe I accidentally clicked it and then that's what it ended up having me go to. I definitely have plenty of quantum fuel. But that's kind of why I'm wanting to go to Microtech and then like time. I'm wanting to time how long it takes them in the video to go from Microtech to the jump point, and then test that out myself and determine how far away from Microtech the jump point is in that video, and then see, and then just kind of like base the ring around Microtech as the potential location for where the jump point would show up. I know I'm like giving away some like my secrets here, my plans, but I don't know. If somebody else discovers it before I do, more power to them. I'm just throwing out ideas of like what could happen. Because I think Elite Dangerous had done stuff where like they added stuff to the game and didn't tell anybody and waited like months for somebody to discover that thing that they added, and then finally a player did. So yeah, I don't know. I can see Star Citizen doing something like that. However, it is a crowd-funded project, and I know they're wanting to do everything they can to make sales, and a lot of people are wanting Pyro to show up, and they know that they're gonna get a lot of money probably once Pyro comes in, and so they may not do that. At least not with Pyro. They may do that with other systems, make them discoverable without telling us, but maybe with Pyro they'll make it to where it's everybody knows that it's in and where to go. I hope they don't, though. I really want to be able to have the opportunity to discover it. I think that would just be so cool. I know I keep going on and on about that, but I think it really would be really cool.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
That'd be kind of funny if I found that Easter egg that's in the asteroid belt. I can't remember which asteroid belt it's on. But be able to find that Easter egg would be kind of cool. It's a very dense asteroid belt. Looks like these guys are going to be a lot closer.
Target destroyed.
Looks like this guy's kind of wanting to get away from me here. Oh, he's in a Hornet.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Target subdued. Well, I satisfied that tracking permit. So now I got a new certification. Woo woo. Alright, I guess I need to change targets here because there's a guy who's actively shooting at me. Ooh, man, my aim on all of a sudden. Ooh, that's atrocious.
Target destroyed.
There we go. There we go. Ooh.
Target destroyed.
Boom. Woo, that was intense. Did that open up more bounty missions now? Now that I did that? suspect apprehension certification. Upon the recommendation of our member, the Bounty Hunters Guild would like to offer you the chance to earn your suspect apprehension certification. This would signify that you are qualified to track and apprehend. This would be probably or organization or group affiliation specific. Maybe that's how that works. If it's close, I'll do it. If not, I may not. A Nicodemus. I feel like that's a player. With the fact that it's a single word. Okay, I don't see a Nicodemus. Oh, yep, it is a player. Huh. I did want to do some of that. They're all the way in Microtech area. But they're out in the middle of nowhere though too. That would be a challenge just to get to that guy. I mean, probably looks like what he did was he went to Microtech and then from Microtech flew to Crew L3 maybe, and then stopped quantum travel somewhere in the middle here. That's kind of what it looks like. So if I wanted to intercept him, I would probably need to go to Crew L3 and then go to Microtech. If I was to take part in this mission here. But that's... that's kind of a... I didn't mean to do that. It's kind of a far away one, and I feel like by the time I get over to him, he'll already either log off or move somewhere else. So, and it's kind of getting late. So maybe what we can do on their next stream is kind of make that our priority. Try to go after player bounties. I think that would be really cool because I have yet to actually successfully completing a player bounty, and I think that'd be really cool if I can finally do that, especially now that I'm in a pretty decent fighter ship. I know it's not the greatest. I know the Gladius is more known for its PvP combat, but I think with the Arrow I might stand a chance, depending on what kind of ship it is, of course. If he's flying like a big ship, then I probably won't even make a dent. But if he's in another like fighter of some sort, I might have a shot. But I don't know. We shall see. But I think in the next stream, either tomorrow. Let's see, what's today? Today's Friday. No, Thursday. Today's Thursday? Golly. So tomorrow's Friday. So there's a good chance that I'll be on tomorrow about 7 US Central Time. So if that is the case, yeah, it should be that I should be able to hop on tomorrow. But we shall see. And then I might stream a little bit on Saturday as well. But yeah, not too bad. I mean, I didn't really make any money today because of buying the Arrow weapons, and hopefully they don't despawn on me this time. But yeah, it'll be good to build myself back up to where I was. I don't think I'm very far off, actually. I think I had like 217, or you know, 2,170,000. So I'm not too terribly far off from that, if I remember right. And then I'll be back kind of where I started this stream. But yeah. I also apparently Jumptown is supposed to come back soon, and I definitely want to take part in some Jumptown action. I think it'll be really cool to be a part of that. And I may, with that, I may do like a kind of a subcontract type situation where I may not like join an org, but you know, if there's any orgs out there that need an extra set of hands uh, to engage in that sort of combat, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to take part in that. Oh, and Ninetales, that's another one too. That's another event that's supposed to come up soon, and that will probably yield a decent amount of money. Now, keep in mind, if we do the Jump Town, I want to be like the good guys if possible. Um, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what that entails. I think it'll be good though to take part in that, and I'm definitely willing to help any orgs out there that may need an extra set of hands for that type of event. So, anyways, I'm kind of rambling on now. So, at this point, let me get a good shot here. Whoops. Oh, that's a cool shot. Wow. All right, real quick picture there. Oh. Okay, let's get lined up here. That's such a cool shot there. Okay. Anyways, I keep getting sidetracked here. If you liked what you saw and you haven't already, please subscribe. I try to stream as often as I possibly can, and usually around 7 o'clock U.S. Central Time. But a good way to be notified of that is through being subscribed. So definitely do so. Um, I'm always awkward with these outros, so I definitely apologize. Um, anyways, you guys take care, and I will see you guys